supposed to talk about peace, because some council, God knows where, God knows when, they established that that's what you do over Christmas. You go from hope to peace to joy to love. And every year, hundreds of thousands of churches, that's what they do. They light a candle for hope, they light a candle for peace. Our candles are homemade, so sometimes the wicks don't work quite the same, but the message is still there. But at hundreds of thousands of churches, they light the candles, and the preacher tells you something in 3 distinct steps, because that's what sermons are supposed to be. 1, 2, 3. Be done with that. You blab about Jesus, you sing carry, you drink some coffee, you go to Olive Garden, you watch the football, you wake up on Monday, and you think, man, I wish I had peace in my life. So today, that's my job. Hopefully without the Jesus babbling part. And definitely not with Olive Garden. But my job is to shine God's peace into this place, into your heart, so that maybe on Monday you can wake up and have it. Just hold on to it a little tighter. But I gotta tell you, this is above my pay grade. I'm not really that peaceful of a person. I don't know about peace that much in my own life. I mean, I try. But I have to preach about it. So this message features a brand of wisdom completely uncontaminated by experience. Here we go. We all get in our funks. And this summer, some of you were very helpful to me when I was really in a funk. Really bad. So I got out of it with a lot of your help. And I did a lot of good things to try to regain peace. I did a lot of repentance, which is stop what you're doing, turn around, go in another direction. Like 10, 12 days ago, I started dealing with depression again. It's something that happens in my life. It just does. Did I start seeking healing and calm? No. I appreciate that some of you tried to help me seek healing and calm. Some of you have been so cute as to be worried about me and come in the office and check on me. It's sweet. That's what community does. But instead of finding better paths and doing more yoga and taking things off my plate, what do you do when you get depressed?
Take my medication.
Yeah. Some of us have medication. Some of us, do medications that aren't really as helpful. We self-medicate in other ways that are really not helpful. Some of us end up just, lashing out to people. It's not you take a bad situation, you make it worse, right? Yeah. Canyon. Is anyone happy about that? Is anyone just so overjoyed that they're able to drive down the canyon and stop 5 times and get as angry at everybody around there? Of course not. Before this construction started, Jim would say sometimes he was smart enough and peaceful enough that he would just pull over. Some of you have that in your heart. I don't. I'm not peaceful. I don't know how to do that. I just like tourists, get out of the way. Right? I'm not going to be a jerk about it. I'm not going to pass them. But since the canyon construction, some people are being that way. Some people have put my life at risk twice now, passing in really, really ugly places, impatience, just so they can sweep a few feet ahead. And I have used my bully pulpit to yell at them, but they're taking a situation that is already really difficult, and they're making it worse. They're not finding peace in that. Town politics. Listen, in anything, in any politics, at any level, if everyone's happy, it doesn't matter. Right? Any bill that comes forward, if you're all happy, it's usually a pretty useless bill. Anything that really matters, someone's getting angry. Okay? In our town, people have different opinions about things. Did you know that? But we don't deal with it civilly. We don't. And there have been these odious people who continue to decide that fighting and threatening and abuse is more important than peace. They take an already difficult situation and they make it worse. On Facebook, especially yesterday, there's always terrible news on Facebook. Always. All the time. Yesterday there was some particularly terrible news. News worth being angry about. News worth having compassion about. But some people, they got to find an outlet for their own infantile anger.
What's Facebook?
That's a good question. Yeah, you're smart. See, you have more peace in your life because of that question. Some of you in this church, I know, would be more angry people if you were on Facebook. And yesterday was a particularly gross day for you. You took an ugly situation and you made it worse. Did you know there's another Nederland Facebook group? There's Netheads, which is so regulated. And then there's a couple others that are just like, say whatever you want. But then someone started a new one because there weren't enough outlets to have anger on Facebook. So there's another one out there now. You can go and do that. And sure this happens in pockets all over the world. I'm convinced. I've been in other places. I'm convinced all over the world people take bad things and make them worse. But our town, we're like gold medal at it. I mean, we are world class. Taking a gross situation and making it ugly. The path of healing toward peace is never easy. It might require anger. Sometimes the path of peace requires anger. Sometimes the path of peace necessitates conflict. You face it. Sometimes the path of peace is an ugly, ugly process. But we really have a lot of experts who choose to go in an even different, ugly direction. So how do we, in our lives, in our community, in our world, point toward more peace? How do all of us fall into this at one time or another? How do we stop, turn around, and go in a different direction? First of all, I think we need a pointer. We need someone who can point to peace. We need something in our world that consistently has the arrow going toward peace in any situation. And that's what this story is all about. That's what Maya was reading in the Old Testament and the New Testament. She's reading. That's what John the Baptist, the baptizer, is all about. So many of us, maybe all of us without realizing it, we are searching for a better life. We want a better world. And John says, there's the way. And that's the job of prophets, to carry God's good news into a world and into lives that desperately need more good news. So second, we got a pointer. John here is not, means maybe you think in some religions your pointer, your guru is holy and pure, and they sit in some beautiful palace or a quaint place on the top of some mountain, and you go to find them, and everything is, there's chants going on, and it's wonderful, and all the distractions are away. That's not John. John is a nutcase. John belongs in like war, because he's just dirty, and he's tough, and he doesn't put up with junk, and he goes and stands next to a dirty river. Some of you might think the Jordan River is just some little bitty Mississippi, and it's beautiful, and it blows all the dirties. No, the Jordan is like a stream, and it's muddy almost all the time. It's a mess, which makes sense, because when we're looking for peace, we do not have to get clean and pure and perfect to find peace. It's not our job, step one, go and get right so that you can be good with God. No. Step one, you're already a mess. So just bring that to God. That's what John is offering. Surrounded by real life. Surrounded by real heart. You can choose to go back to the anger and the selfishness and the greed and the fear, and you can paint it with all the politeness and all the fake strength you've got. Or, this is the way to healing. This is the way to less anxiety. This is the way to calm. This is the way to peace. So step 3. And look at that. We've got a traditional 3-point sermon, just like we want. You can follow that pointer toward peace. And you can be that pointer toward peace for other people. We get to play dual roles. It's a constant struggle in my life to be peaceful. I pray for it. I meditate on forgiveness. I think about how to embrace grace. And I end up striking out all the time. But as much as that's my responsibility, as much as you help me sometimes, if you do better at that, I think I'm kind of good at helping point other people to peace. Most of you are better at helping other people than you are helping yourself. Is that just preachers? Or is that regular people? I think everybody. So, what I'm better at, I hope, I can help point people to a more peaceful life and a more peaceful world, which sometimes is controversial. What happened to John? How did he die? Beheaded. How did Jesus die? Pointing people to peace is a dangerous enterprise. Some people, once in a while, it happens all the time, some people want to run me up the pole. I don't always make the right decision. I don't always do the right way to make a decision, but Eric talks about who gets more hate mail in this town, Mayor or Hansen? I don't know. It's a feeling. Well, we used to probably get more than both of us, but as Jim shakes his head, yeah. But yeah, you get involved in stuff and you deal with stuff. Okay, I can deal with that. Recently, some people want to run me up the pole because I dared to suggest publicly. You know who Michael Vick is?
Yeah.
Former football player. He, more than 10 years ago, he got caught. He was running, even though he had all this fame, most wealthiest football player in the world, he was running a dog fighting business, which is stupid and really gross, right? I had the audacity to point out, of course I don't approve of this dog fight. proved that for the last 4 years, he's been pointing his whole life toward advocating for the safety of dogs, with a voice that only he has. Sometimes dirty people are able to talk to people who have the most dirt on them, and that's him. But I got, it's okay, I can handle that. I can hope he's sincere. I don't know. I don't know if he is. Maybe he's not. Maybe he is. I don't know. I really don't care about Michael Vick. What I care about is redemption. Amen. For all of us. Okay? And sometimes, in order to point toward peace, I have to point toward the possibility of redemption. And sometimes I have to twist some people's arms, and they're not going to be twisted. That maybe redemption is possible. Maybe it's hard. Maybe it takes more time. Maybe I have too much faith in people. I don't know. But I believe that if I can help shape the world to have more room for redemption, even in the gross cases, especially in the gross cases, if I can push us to imagine a world that is strong enough to offer a path toward peace, then maybe you'll believe it in your own life. Maybe you'll believe there's room for your own redemption. Because a lot of us think our case, our situation, is really gross. We think God has already given up on us. And the reason we think God has already given up on us is because people give up on us. But God offers a path to forgiveness and peace. So if I can point to the radical idea that we can be better than our worst natural instincts, especially when our natural instincts are so strongly suited to anger and distance and punishment and revenge, if I can point just a little toward this dream of peace, maybe that rehearses the better world that we really want deep down. And it's not easy. But John pointed to a vision of peace that didn't make a lick of sense. He wanted to take all the brokenness that is so calcified in our world. It's like a mountain. It's like there's so much junk in front of us. It's like a mountain. And imagine if God could take all that junk, all that pain and the grief and the shame and the anger and the distance and the loneliness, and just make a path right through it. What a miracle that would be. John wanted to take all of the parts of our society that makes so much natural sense that we just breathe it in. Conflict, we breathe in conflict. Injustice, we breathe in injustice. Greed, we breathe in greed. He had the crazy idea we could do better than that. And where he pointed, Jesus embodied. This holiday season, we get to see those holy values take flesh. We are invited to join that dance. That's Christmas. That's what it's about.